sat together in the park as the evening sky grew dark. She looked at him and he felt a spark tingle to his bones. It was then he felt alone and wished that he'd gone straight. Watched out for a simple twist of fate. They walked along by the old canal, a little confused, I remember well, and stopped into a strange hotel with a neon burning bright. He felt the heat of the night hit him like a freight train, moving with a simple twist of fate. A saxophone, some far-off play, as she was walking by the arcade, as the light burst through a beat-up shade where he was waking up. She dropped a coin into the cup of a blind man at the gate, forgot about a simple twist of fate. He woke up, the room was bare, he didn't see her anywhere. He told himself he didn't care, pushed the window open wide, felt an emptiness inside, to which he could just not relate, brought on by a simple twist of fate.
Hey guys, great to see you. Joe here. Welcome to another lesson and thanks very much indeed for joining me for this one. So there you heard my rendition of a song by Bob Dylan called A Simple Twist of Fate. And this is one of my favourite Dylan songs. It's from the Blood on the Tracks album and there's a link down below to check out the song. I would always recommend that you do that before you start trying to learn the song. So anybody can really have a go at this one, and don't be put off by the kind of chord names and things like that, or the fact that it's an open tuning, because it really brings something different to the table when you're strumming chords in an open tuning. So this one is in open D. So what you need to do for open D is take your thin string, the E string, and drop that one down to a D, drop the B string down to an A, and drop the G string down to an F sharp. Then we leave the fourth and the fifth strings as they are, and then we tune the thick string, the E string, down to a D as well. So I'll give you a moment to kind of tune your guitar up. You can pause this video and then just continue once you've tuned yourself up. Okay, so let me zoom on in and let me do what I usually do and start breaking this song down for you. Okay, so the song starts out with this E chord, okay, and what we're going to do is place our middle finger on the fourth string of the fourth fret, and we're going to place our ring finger on the fifth string of the fifth fret, okay, like so. And we're going to just play that chord, like so. So that's our first chord, and that's an E chord, all right, so we've got. And then what we do is we play both the fourth and fifth strings on the fourth fret, okay, and it's important to note the fingering that I'm using for this song, okay, because that's quite relevant. So this is an E major 7, we play that, and then we move our middle finger down a fret, so it's now playing the fifth string, third fret, and we play. Okay, so that's our E7, okay? And then we go to an A over C sharp. So don't be put off by all these chord names because there's some kind of crazy names coming up, but as you can see, the actual chords themselves are very simple. So this A with over a C sharp is the middle finger on the 5th string of the 2nd fret and the ring finger on the 2nd string of the 2nd fret, and our index finger goes on the 3rd string of the 1st fret. And we have this chord. We don't want to play the E in this, the top string. Okay, so that's our A over C sharp. That's our next chord. And so as you can see, we're starting out, and just so you can see why this fingering is important and using the fingers that I'm using, is that it makes it easier to fall into all of these chords. So now we have an E chord, an E major 7 chord, an E7 chord, and our A over the C sharp. Now what we do is we lift our middle finger, we place it onto the 4th string 2nd fret, and we slide like this. Okay, and this is an A minor. So just so you can hear that in context, okay, coming out of the A over C sharp. Okay, so as you can see, you lift, place it on the next string down, the 4th string, and slide into that A minor. And then we go back to the E, like so. And then we play this chord, which as you can see is very simple. We're just putting our ring finger on the 5th string 4th fret and our index finger on the 2nd fret 4th string. And this is an E major 9 over a D sharp. Sounds complicated, but very simple. And we have that chord. Okay. So we've done the E, this new chord, the E major 9 over D sharp. And then we go back to our A over C sharp, like so. And then we go back to the E, and then we go to this chord, which is very similar to the A minor here that we played. Okay, we just dropped it all down so it's on the 1st fret, so that's 1st fret 3rd string, 2nd fret 2nd and 4th strings, and we play that, and we take off our finger here, and we go back to the E. So let me just run through that intro very, very slowly. We start out with the E, E major 7, E7, A over C sharp, down with the middle finger and slide into A minor, then back to E, E major 9 with the D sharp, and back to A over C sharp. And then we take off that finger, which kind of makes it a, well, let's see, an A add 9 over a C sharp, I suppose you'd call it. But don't be fazed by these chord names. You can see how simple they are. Okay, so we play that little bit there where we take our ring finger off that A over C sharp, which makes an A add 9 over a C sharp. And then we go back to our E, back to this one here. Like we said, it's this chord. Move down. Okay. And then we do the same with this one. We take our ring finger off this chord and go back to the E. Alright, so I'm just going to do that one more time for you, really slowly. We've got our E chord, E major 7, E7, A over C sharp, down and slide, up to A minor, E major 9, A over C sharp, off with the ring finger, back to E, and then this, and again off with that ring finger, B7 sus4, and back to E. So you see, it sounds a whole lot more complicated than it actually is. You know, you've just got a bunch of about, I don't know, I suppose there's about 9 chords there. And so once you've cycled through that intro, you've got the whole song, because that's all it does. It just goes round and round those chords. Now then, moving on to the right hand, what you're going to find with this song is it's just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you just go. And what I really like about this song are the dynamics in it. And by that, what I mean is the difference in volume. So some of it's strummed very lightly, and then there are some strums that are really emphasized. Especially these chords where we take off this ring finger. And so it's not until you really know the song that you can start kind of trying to introduce some dynamics into the song, and that will really make a difference. Okay, so the way to go about that is to just play kind of softly, go between softly and a little bit louder, rather than just all the same volume. When you add dynamics to your playing, it really moves everything up a notch. So as you can, let me just kind of exaggerate it a little bit here so you can hear what I'm talking about. Softly, bit louder on the change, same again and again, there, yeah, so you can hear the difference, soft and loud. So I hope that you found that one helpful, guys. As I say, it's a beautiful song, and it just brings something a little different to the table. When we're strumming a song in open tuning, it's really a little bit different, and that's nice. And so once you've got this kind of chord progression flowing a little bit, and you know the order of the chords and things, and you work on it a little bit so you can just follow that chord pattern round and round, I think that's when the magic really starts to happen. When you don't have to think too much about what you're playing, and then you can concentrate on adding some of those dynamics, which are so important for the song. So as I say, I hope that you enjoyed this one, guys, and I look forward to seeing you soon with another lesson. In the meantime, take care.